Numbers are weird. This is day 33. My previous video has 33 views. It also has 3 thumbs up. My favorite album from my favorite band, Meshuggah, is 33. This is day 33 of the Outside Freak Challenge. How you doing? Here's my mobile setup. There's the perpetual motion machine. That's my 400 watts of solar with, I think it's like 1500 watts battery capacity. And then that charges my e-bike and this phone and all the electric gear. And there's my backpack that goes on my back. The perpetual motion machine, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by Outside Freak. That's us. That's you and me, baby. So, boy, oh boy, what today, this morning, it's. I think it's still morning. I've been lightening up gear. I've been fixing gear, repairing gear, repairing a bunch of holes in my sleeping bag. And also, because the weather is starting to warm up, it's slowly warming up. It gets tricky because it could be in the 40s, but then the wind can bring it down to feel like it's in the 30s. So it's a little tricky, but I'm also getting acclimated. So, as you can see, my fur's growing in. So, as I get acclimated, as the weather starts to warm up, I can start lightening up the load here. And even though I may not be ultra lighting, I use those ultra lighting principles in order to be more efficient and more effective out here in the wilderness. I guess I should show you a little closer. Yeah, this is my pack. This is the Osprey Ozone. Again, I don't know if they even make the Osprey Ozone anymore. This is my old but new but old. It's an old pad that it turns out this is fine, which is awesome because now I don't have to carry a big old pad, right? Then this is my sun umbrella, which I need to just replace this. This thing is so beat up. This is the Jackery 1000 version 2, which says 1000, but I think it's like 1500 or I don't know. I don't know anything about them things, but it works. This is a Jackery 200 Solar Saga. This is a Renergy 200 watt, and they both plug into here. The Renergy, of course, has to use an adapter. And it's attached to this trailer. This trailer has been, other than the connecting point, which I had to drill out that hard steel in order for it to fit. It was just a little bit too small. Unreal. But yeah, look at this thing. It has like shocks. That's crazy. Yeah, it has shocks. So this has been working great so far, and as of course come in handy. And here is my electric motorcycle. Yeah. And safety first. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a quick view of my, what I'm going to call my Z's perpetual motion machine. Yeah. What the heck? When people ask me, hey, how do you get away from all the thieves and liars and hypocrites and I just jump in my perpetual motion machine. Yeah. And this is espresso. We're up to espresso now. We had 2 cups of coffee. This is actually a latte. And it's the last of the extra rich oat milk. So it's a special latte. Some of the things that I have with me that I really enjoy, I can only have them here at base camp. But look at that. That's a shovel. Yeah, man. Shovels are really great in the wilderness, if you know what I mean. Get a shovel and a bidet. Party first thing in the morning. I also, I'm not gonna point the camera at it. It's an ugly blue. No, it's a red cooler, and I always keep a tarp over top of it and keep it in the shade. And even though there's no ice, it still keeps things relatively cold as long as you keep it covered and in the shade. Another thing that I just never would have or carry is a camp chair. And this is not like a fancy one. This is like a cheap camp chair. But it's quite a luxury. Wayne gave me a chair, but it's comfortable, but it's so ugly. So I didn't bust it out this morning. Maybe if I stash it somewhere, someone will steal it. So, oh man, all right, and yeah, like things like I just use a little ultralight V8 can alcohol stove. It's one of the handmade one's super light. It weighs nothing. And then I've got this is for base camp. This is the propane. Propane is the cheapest source of fuel. So if you're going to be reasonable about living in the wilderness, propane is the best way to go, other than like starting fires. Not a good idea. Oh, and then also this stuff right here. I wouldn't carry this. This is all base camp stuff. Cookware, stuff to cook with. Well, this is my titanium. This does go with me everywhere. But and I also have, where is it? There it is. Yeah, stuff to cook with, and I also have my cast iron. At Knowles, we actually carried a cast iron kettle or big old pot. But boy, is it functional. With cast iron, you can cook, but you can also bake. If you have a cover for the cast iron, you can bake with a cast iron pot. So, all right, well, this is day 33. We made it. Looks like we made it. It's day 33 of Outside Freak Challenge. You're welcome. All right. How long have you been out in the wilderness? Have you ever been out in the wilderness for any length of time? How long? Where was it? What time of year? And how long do you think I could stay out here in the wilderness? This Outside Freak Challenge. How long do you think I can do it? I think I got at least a few more days left in me. All right. If you want to see my sort of members only videos, fans only videos, so to speak. Just kidding. Yeah, my how-to videos on wilderness living and whatnot. That's available over at patreon.com/outsidefreak. I'll see you tomorrow.